What else you can do in the university if you get bored? So these are some of the things you can do in the university. We have got amazing student union building where you can make new friends, meet your existing friends. We have health and well-being center, we have a spirituality center, and we have a lot of other services available within the university. Uh, what else you can do outside the university? You can travel around the UK, you can travel across the Europe, a lot of things to try, a lot of history is there, and it has got amazing nightlife. You can do part-time work, you can do voluntary work, you can, so university also do a weekend tour from the student union. We take a university tour on every weekend, so there will be a lot of industry exposure available. Apart from that, we also take students for international trips for free of cost. We also do guest lectures in the university. So every now and then there is something or the other thing is happening. So apart from your studies, you'll be having a lot of things to do. Where you will be staying in the university. So we have got a lot of options available in terms of accommodation. We have private accommodation as well as university-owned accommodation. For Coventry, it starts from £70. For London, it starts from £140 per week. These are some of the sample pictures of our London accommodation. It's a 36-floor building. These are the kind of room you get. You don't share your room. You'll get your private room, and it will be fully furnished like this one. This is another student lounge on our 36th floor. This is the kind of view you get. This is a ground floor lounge. This is another ground floor lounge. So we have got multiple lounges available within the accommodation. These are some more lounges available in the accommodation. So this is a movie theater in our accommodation. This is a karaoke room in our accommodation. This is a club in our accommodation. This is a pool table kind of lounge, a sports lounge in our accommodation. And we have got a proper gym where at one time more than 100 people can work out. This is a sample picture of our Coventry accommodation. So this accommodation we'll be building, so it's one phase has already been developed and we'll be developing in 5 phases. So once it's completed, we can accommodate more than 5,000 students in this accommodation. Plus we have so many other accommodations. So in total, we have more than 10,000 spaces available in the university. These are some of the sample pictures of our Coventry accommodation. So you can see again a fully furnished accommodation available with us in Coventry campus. I'll ignore this. Will I be able to get a job? Very important question. A lot of students do ask about it. University has 4 career services in each faculty. Apart from that, we have a part-time jobs team who can help you finding a part-time job. Plus, we have a Center for Global Engagement who can help you finding an internship or job outside the UK. Plus, we have a dedicated career services team in London campus also. Plus, we have an enterprise hub which can help you in starting your businesses. So there is a lot of things happening in the university in terms of career. We work with more than 1,000 corporates within the UK and many more globally. So top organizations, I will show you some of those. For example, in computer science, TCS is one of the biggest recruiter. In mechanical engineering, Land Rover and Jaguar is one of our biggest recruiter. Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, Lamborghini. In business, Bloomberg, Ralph Lauren. So many companies, they recruit our students. Our degree is recognized globally. So if in case you want to live in the UK, you can. If you want to travel to some other country to work, you can go there. So no doubt about it, because we are a public institution, we have a long history and our degree is accepted. And that's why students from the US, Australia, Canada, European countries, they come from everywhere. And our team can help you with writing CV, identification, the right kind of role, arranging and preparing for the interview until you find a role for yourself. So we can support you in many ways. How to find a job? It's again a very long interaction, but we do a lot of fairs within the university, career fairs, and these kind of fairs happen. These are big fairs which happen on after every 3 months. However, faculty-specific fairs keep happening every month or so. Nowadays, we are doing a lot of virtual fairs as well with the companies. So these are the kind of things happen within the university. How to get a job in the UK, visit career subsystem on a regular basis, follow the advice very carefully, because a lot of time it happens, especially with the Indian students, they go once and then they think, okay, now they know everything. That's not true. Careers team, they have industry experience of 20 plus years, and it takes time to tell you each and everything. Uh, I understand studies is an important part, but do not dedicate your 100% time only on your degrees and academics, because when you will be going for a job, no one will ask you what is your percentage. Try to develop your overall profile in the UK with the volunteering experience, traveling, sports, clubs and societies within the university, and part-time jobs. So there are so many other things which you can do to develop your profile, which will eventually help you in finding a job. um, Apply for jobs where they are willing to hire internationals. That's another very important point. For example, a lot of students will go there, they'll see, okay, this is the top employer, I will only work for him, or sorry, I will only work for that company. But the fact is, if that company has an option of hiring a local and hiring an international, they will obviously prefer a local, because they obviously have better skills, they obviously know the local culture, and a lot of other factors are there. But there are thousands and thousands of jobs which are only for internationals, where local students are not eligible for. For example, there are so many companies who deal with South Asia, or they have clients in South Asia, and they need people who understand that work culture, understand the language. And for those kind of roles, they only hire internationals. So our team specializes in supporting students in finding those kind of jobs. And if you will not go to our career subsystem, you will not be able to find a job in the UK. Initially, you will get a lot of rejection. That's true. See, nobody is perfect, and we learn from our mistakes. And this is another problem with the Indian student. They apply for a few jobs and then they start thinking, oh, I'm not getting any positive feedback. Uh, I would say, see, when I got my first job in the UK, I got almost like 60 to 70 rejections. After that, I got my first positive feedback in the UK, and that was from my insurance company. I worked there for a while, but then I did not like, obviously that was a part-time job. Then eventually I got a job in the university. So a lot of things happen, but when you'll be applying for full-time jobs, the rate of rejection is even higher, okay? So expect the rejection and learn from them. Once you have got the rejection, go to the career subsystem, ask them, what did you do wrong? Maybe they can help you out in understanding, okay? Part-time work experience do count, but it's not like that you're working in a restaurant and you try to show in your CV that you were the, what do you say, CEO of that company. If you are working as a till at the till in the restaurant, just show you were doing the basic things. Don't try to exaggerate, because that looks bad on your CV, because employers know what people do in a restaurant. Okay, if you were working as a waiter, show it. Okay, I was doing this. Don't try to pretend that you were a restaurant manager, because we all know that nobody can become a restaurant manager when you're working part-time or with no experience. Okay, do not focus on one location. That's another problem with the student. They only think, okay, if I'm in the UK, I only want to work in the UK, or if I'm in London, I only want to work in the London. There are thousands of jobs available outside UK, outside London, and I would suggest apply for jobs which are available in other countries. So our team always suggests students to apply for jobs outside the UK. And that's why we have dedicated Center for Global Engagement, because they support students in finding a job outside UK, okay? Okay, these are some of our top alumni. You can see our chief aerodynamist of Ferrari, head of design, Lego, W Motors. If you don't know, they design like an hyper sports, one of the best car companies in the world. It started by Coventry University, CEO of G4S, Johnson. So you can see we have got lot of alumni available from Coventry University, okay? These are some of the companies who recruit our students. So you can see we are popular among the UK institutions, sorry, UK organizations, including Buckingham Palace and sports clubs and all these kind of things.